There's a lot of sweaty people in this country right now.
Oh, yeah.
It's Brooke
we don't even have to work out for it.
It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. And you have found the Full Show podcast. And one of the best parts of today's Full Show on a Friday is always Jeff's parody song.
Yeah.
Always.
It'll cool you down.
It's all for the sweaty people, the people who hate that hotness. And I think you're going to enjoy it. It's pretty clever. The way he worked Eddie Vedder was impressive.
Yeah. It really My bestie.
Was. Yes, for real. And we're going to get to that, but we always love to start with your wonderful comments. What are you seeing, Alexis?
Yeah, speaking of Jeff's Song of the Week, Fishboy Games said, I've gone from listening to music when I drive, cook, work, and shower to listening to your shows. And even my firstborn was conceived while I listened to Jeff's Song of the Week.
Wow.
Wait a minute.
He's making babies.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Get ready for twins, okay, with today's song. All right, your Full Show podcast starts right now.
It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, and I've got some bad news for the one and only Brooke Fox.
No, not
Oh, no, don't get her day started like that.
Bad news today, Jeff.
I'm sorry, I don't know what you're going to do with this information. You're probably going to be frustrated.
Oh, no.
But a 10-year study just wrapped up, and it's revealed something somewhat shocking. That drinks stored in glass bottles contain more microplastics than ones in plastic bottles.
Okay, I'm guessing that this study was done by the Plastic Bottle Association.
It was done by the Global Health Organization.
Never heard of them.
How would that be?
They analyzed hundreds of different soft drinks and waters and colas, alcohols, wines, even beer, and they expected the opposite result when they did the study. Did not think they were going to get back these readings. But for example, iced tea and lemonade averaged 86.3 microplastic particles in glass containers, but in a plastic container, only had 2.2 particles.
I don't really get it.
Yeah. Are they getting the plastic before they're bottled?
Are you going to give us an explanation? Because buying more plastic isn't going to help even in glass bottles.
They do have a theory. Experts believe the bottle caps on glass bottles aren't being cleaned properly.
The cap.
So the plastic residue from the cap is falling into the drink.
Joke's on you.
Dissolving.
I only drink things out of bottles that have cork.
Oh.
So I'm good. I am just fine.
They're encouraging companies to change their bottling process, but that could take years for any rules or regulations to be put in place for that.
That's interesting, though. So you want to look for a glass bottle with a metal cap?
No,
they often have
that's what I'm
caps.
saying. The bottle caps are dissolving and
I thought
falling
you were
into
talking
the
about
things.
the plastic bottle caps.
No, in the glass bottles.
No, I think it's the
I
metal.
know, but there's plastic caps on glass bottles.
Oh, I see what
Brooke,
she's saying.
if you want to fight the Global
I'm not
Health
fighting.
Organization
I
on their
thought
research,
that was
please
what
do
you
that on
said.
your own
I need
time.
some visual props. I'm
confused.
But there
Just
you
going
go.
off what you told us.
Brooke, don't feel bad today when you bust out your plastic straws and your plastic spoons. They
Gross.
are coming back because they are healthier for the planet.
They are not. They are not. Plastic
Again,
is so terrible. Stay away from plastic. Where do you think we get microplastics from to begin with, Jeff?
You can believe Brooke or the Global Health Organization.
That is not what
it's
they're
up
saying.
to you.
That's
there
not what
you
they're
go.
saying.
Plastics are back in. Now, let's move on to the shock dollar question of the day and head over to our digital producer and see if hopefully we're celebrating Ingestible Microplastic Day.
I wish. But today's actually National Food Truck Day.
Awesome.
It's where we recognize the little mobile restaurants who boldly serve you lobster rolls for only $19 in a parking lot next to a guy using a fire hydrant as a urinal.
Hey. All right.
But if we're being real, food trucks have come a long way in the last decade. From absolutely sketchy to potentially sketchy, but I didn't get food poisoning.
Dude, I do remember the first time being like, oh my God, tacos from a food truck, that is sketchy. Now I'm like, tacos from a food truck, this is going to be the best tacos ever.
Get more authentic than this.
Yeah.
That's why today we're going to celebrate those gourmet meals on 4 wheels with a special Fork It or Floor It edition of Plenty of 20. All right, you say a number 1 through 20. I'll give you an international name. You have to decide if it's a food or a truck. You just have to correctly guess Fork It or Floor It to stay in the game. We will start with the woman whose car gets mistaken for a food truck because of how many Starbucks napkins she carries around. That's Alexis.
It's handy to always have napkins.
Delivering coffees.
7.
Alexis, your mystery term is Dongfeng Rich. It's Chinese, and you decide, are you flooring it or forking it? Dongfeng Rich.
Dongfeng Rich.
You have to visualize like popping it into your mouth, like getting a nice big spoonful of Dong Fang Rich. Does that sound something like you would hit?
I don't know. It just sounds like a food I haven't heard Jose talk about in here yet.
Well, Dong is a Vietnamese word. Dong Tap
go.
is a very popular Vietnamese restaurant.
Okay, I'm going to go floor it, Jake. It's a food truck.
It's either a truck, like a type of car, or it's a food.
Oh.
Like the Mazda Dong Fang
it's like
Rich.
a model.
What? It's like an actual. I thought it was just the title of the food truck restaurant.
No,
I
it's
just thought,
either-
does this food truck exist?
It's either a type of car or
Got
a
it.
food.
Oh.
Oh, so say it
Oh,
again.
I'm going to go fork it and say it's a food.
Alexis says fork it. Fork no. We're
Really?
flooring that one. It's a Chinese pickup truck that also sounds like a guy who sells herbal tea in a pyramid scheme. Classic Dong Fang Rich. Alexis is out. Brooke 7 is off the board.
Okay, give me one.
Your mystery term is mofo gassy. It's from Africa. I just need to know, are you flooring it or are you forking it?
Gassy.
Mofo gassy.
Mofo gassy. I mean, I could see it being a truck because you put gassy in your truck.
I know. Like, it's
But I could also see being drunk at 2 a.m. being like, oh my God, I could go for a bowl of Mofo Gassy right now.
yeah.
I'm sure gassy is spelled like G-A-S-I.
Is
or
it like
something.
hybrid? Like we say hybrid, we say electric. Like they're just announcing it's a gas car.
I feel like it's got to be a food. Give me food. Fork it.
Oh.
Brooke's forking it. Fork, yes.
way.
That's a sweet breakfast fritter from Madagascar.
Yum.
Oh,
Breakfast fritter.
Okay.
Jose, it's your turn. 1 and 7 have been chosen.
Let's go 3.
Your term is the Great Wall Wingle. It's from China. Are you forking the Great Wall Wingle, possibly served at Hong Kong Disneyland, or are you flooring it on top of the Great Wall, perhaps? We don't know. Great Wall Wingle.
Great Wall Wingle. Wow, it sounds like a dance to me.
It sounds like one of those food challenges. Like there was a restaurant in my hometown. If you ate like a omelet on a large pizza pan, you got a free T-shirt. Like, can you take on the Great Wall Wingle?
I can see that. I can also see, he said Disney. Like, Disney's they have the cutest, like, popcorn buckets. And, like, I can see them in the Hong Kong location having a little
Great Wall.
Maybe Mulan is incorporated somehow. But I also think he's just saying Disney to throw me off. So I'm going to say floor it.
Oh, it's a car.
Jose
It's a car.
flooring it.
Yes,
Yes,
I knew it. Yes.
The Great Wall Wingle is a Chinese pickup truck that sounds more like a fairy with a shoulder injury. Brooke and Jose have gotten it right. Jeffrey, need you to keep this going.
You almost got me, though, Jake.
11.
Your term is fufu. Is it a small African car or a delectable African delicacy? You need to tell me, are you flooring fufu or forking fufu?
That's fun to say.
I got sick from some foo-foo last night. I could, yeah.
I don't think you'd get. It sounds so yummy, fufu. I want to eat
Fufu
some
sounds like it's
fufu.
fluffy.
It sounds like a cute little tiny like smart car. Like the ones that don't even have a back seat,
Like
you know?
a mini.
Or
A
it
mini,
sounds
a
like
fufu.
a delicious, like flaky treat. You know, with
I'm
lots
gonna-
of layers of butter and.
Brooke's like inventing
Yeah.
something right now.
I'm going to say it's a little tiny car. Give me floor it.
Jeffrey's flooring it. Fork no. Fufu is a West African dough.
Wow.
Oh.
And if you're wondering, it's delicious.
I wanna
Isn't
try
delicious,
it.
though, as Alexis and Jeffrey lost, and Jose and Brooke have won today's edition of Plenty of 20.
We beat you, foo-foos.
Yeah, that's right.
We're getting shocked while singing All Star by Smash Mouth.
Oh,
Here
I'm
we go.
picking Jeff all the way for his really messed up World Health Organization.
All right.
Oh.
I got your
Yeah.
back, Brooke.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's my fault.
Yeah.
Somebody once told me the
Yeah.
world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shop. That is your shot collar question of the day. We got your phone tap coming up in just a few minutes.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
It's almost time for Laser Stories, but first, programming note. We just hit triple digits. 100,000 subscribers on our YouTube page.
Thank you so much. Yes. Seriously, thank you so much.
Yes, to all of the bots that we purchased overseas, we appreciate you subscribing to
No
us.
bots, Jeff.
Super cool. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, and we're big in this show on new terms and phrases.
Ooh, what do you got?
Gotta let everybody know the hot lingo that's been trending IRL. And a new one that's been making the rounds, you may have heard of this, is called sleep divorce.
Oh, this is where you get separate bedrooms?
Yeah, it's not like a totally new thing, but it is trending where a couple will opt to sleep in different beds or in totally separate rooms because maybe one of them snores or is a sleep screamer.
Yeah,
so
or they had to sneak their side piece in, and it just makes it more convenient.
So much easier.
any reason. So the solution is sleep in different places. But now a similar one is going viral called screen divorce.
Scream?
Screen.
Oh, screen. Like, I'm sorry. Like
Computer
TV
screen.
screen.
Yeah, it's when you do the same thing but with streaming shows, where a couple will watch different shows in different rooms. Or they'll watch different shows in the same room, but one of you's wearing headphones.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh,
That's a lot.
Well, the
Never even
idea
thought of
is
that.
you avoid the situation where one person has to sit and suffer through a show or a sporting event that they don't actually like or care about.
I could see a sporting event.
yeah.
But like sometimes when you're watching a show that actually has drama, it's fun to talk about.
Yeah,
Like,
totally.
You guys are like both on, and then you're like,
Yeah.
oh, you can't get ahead of me.
I mean, but I will say, if I miss any of the NBA finals, I was fine with that.
yeah, you're not stressed.
Yeah.
Yeah, most
watch that
married,
without me.
a lot of married couples are like, yes.
Yeah, I can see this.
And it's easier now that most people have 5 TVs, 2 iPads, 3 laptops, and 2 phones all in their house. So no need to share anything anymore. But yeah, screen divorce is a thing.
I mean, why not just get separate apartments at this point?
Yeah.
You know, living in separate rooms, sleeping in different beds,
Why not just
watching the same
separate?
show.
I mean, literally.
I mean,
So
why are we even together?
check back next year. Just, oh, you doing good out there? All right, cool.
yeah, if you need to screen divorce to listen to a brand new edition of Laser Stories, do it now because it's coming up right after this. It's the radio segment that's launching a new drink at Starbucks to help you avoid the after effects of coffee.
Uh-oh.
Introducing the new Frapto-Bismol,
Ew.
the bright pink caffeinated beverage that gives you the stimulation of a chilled iced coffee with the bowel-soothing sensation of a Pepto.
I actually love Pepto-Bismol.
Can we get it with
It's
cold
so good.
foam, Jeff?
Of course you
Now we're
can.
talking.
Clear out the tubes and get ready for Laser Stories. The segment where we read weird news stories around the globe just like everyone else does, except we've got a laser. Those other caffeine queens just don't. This first Laser Story is out of Duncanville, Alabama. After hours at the local Quick Stop, security cameras picked up some unexpected movement, even though the store was already locked up for the night.
Oh, man.
Wait
They got
a
someone that
minute.
broke in?
Apparently, man had broken in while wearing a full-body Scooby-Doo costume.
I mean, you can't be mad at Scooby.
No.
He's just up to hijinks,
He's
you know?
solving a mystery. Leave him alone.
Yeah, and what did he take while he was in there?
Scooby snacks.
Scooby made off with some cash and coins. But no, Brooke, he did not take any Scooby snacks.
Not living up to his name, Jeff.
The suspect is described as a white male, approximately 5'9" tall, and authorities currently don't have any leads.
Well, they're just going to have to wait till Halloween because, you know, he's not going to order another costume.
They did post a photo of the guy in his costume on Facebook asking for help, possibly from some meddling kids. But people online got in on the fun with their comments. One said, "Have you interviewed Fred, Daphne, Velma, and Shaggy to see if they were waiting for Scooby out in the Mystery Machine?"
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Another said, "Ruh-roh, Raggy." And one person suggested they change the headline to Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you?
That was a missed opportunity.
Yeah. Most people online believe it's not really Scooby who did it,
Oh, wow. Some people do
No.
believe it was
Wow.
him, huh?
but they think someone with a second mask underneath.
Oh.
Possibly the old caretaker or even old man Wickles who owns the haunted amusement park.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, it does.
Your next laser story out of Virginia. A McDonald's in Alexandria has imposed new restrictions following a series of altercations involving students.
What?
Whoa.
I mean, honestly, it is bizarre. There is always a McDonald's by a high school.
Interesting.
Apparently, high school kids were coming in there and being disruptive and overly rowdy.
We bring the boom! That's what we do!
Oh, disruptive high schoolers?
You play the boom, guys? That was amazing.
So, what are they doing different now?
Yeah.
From now on, that location refuses to allow dine-in service to anyone under 21 years of age
What?
unless
McDonald's?
they are supervised.
Oh, man. It's a 21 and over McDonald's.
Kid comes in for a Happy Meal. Get out of here.
Yeah.
You're not welcome.
If their parent is with them, they're allowed to eat there, but
Yeah.
otherwise not
That's
allowed.
wild.
It's literally like a bar.
Now,
I mean, it's okay.
that's a good portion of their business, so we'll see what happens with that. The other
Yeah.
big change is they've added a doorbell on the outside.
You have to.
Dang, that's sketchy.
Yeah.
Like they have to open the door for you.
When they get drunk people at night, that's going to be so annoying.
Oh,
Hitting the doorbell.
yeah. Are you closed?
It's not even a joke. To enter, customers have to ring it in order to be allowed entry by an employee. Then you'll be escorted to the counter where you can order from the digital screen, and then after that, go grab a seat.
Dude, it must be really bad.
Whoever owns this McDonald's is going under. There's
Yeah.
no way.
And if it sounds like it's going overboard, one person doesn't think so.
Oh, who's that?
70-year-old Robert
Okay, here
Hansen.
we go.
Let me guess, the owner?
He's been eating there for over 50 years,
yeah.
and he says, it's not fair to the hard-working employees. Instead of sitting down in a peaceful environment to eat their nuggets, they got to put up with a bunch of these idiots.
You know,
These
he knows
idiots-
all their names.
These idiots are probably the employees' friends.
Yeah.
Good point. This next laser story is out of the Ice Pack and Wine Bar. Would you say you're more injury-prone than most?
Well,
A new poll found the average adult suffers 35 scrapes and bruises each year.
I bite my lip a lot. Like I talk too much and I chew
think
too
that's an
fast.
injury.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's an injury, right? That counts. At least 34 times a year,
That
and then I
is
have
it.
one other injury, like a sprained ankle.
I don't know.
Guys,
Yeah.
I have a bump in my mouth right now.
I don't
That's
think
a
that-
healing wound. It counts.
We need to get like a lip
Text
brace.
in medical doctors.
I think that they're thinking more like active injuries.
Yeah.
Like,
This is
Yeah.
active. It hurts so bad right now. If I put my tongue on it,
talking and chewing don't count as active.
that is the most active I get throughout the day.
Yeah, Nathan's hot dog eating contest, you can
Thank
easily
you.
suffer an injury there.
could
I'm
choke
with
and
you,
die.
Jose. Oh, the judgment.
It's getting worse, Brooke. How would you
Judgment,
feel bad?
not okay. Jose, I apologize.
And
So,
thanks, Textborn, for having my back. Look at all those texts coming in.
don't
we're
think so.
hurting ourselves right now around 3 times a month.
Okay.
Dang.
Kids are even more injury prone. When you count up all those old owies, the study found the average American racks up 4,000 cuts, scrapes, and bruises over the course of their lifetime.
Double rainbow. Oh my God.
Dang.
The most common reasons we injure ourselves are we get distracted or aren't paying attention, general clumsiness, and, Jose, kitchen-related incidents.
See? The survey's
Kitchen.
all about me.
I think they mean like cutting your finger while you're,
Yeah.
you're
Cutting
or
while
like
you're preparing.
burning your hand.
Food. Yes, Brooke.
I think
exactly.
it's grape chewing accidents. I think that's what it is. Last stat, the poll found 1 in 4 people worry about the other people judging them as being weak or sickly if they have a Band-Aid on.
What?
You suck! It's a sign of
Worried
weakness.
about that.
Come on.
1 in
I
4
don't know.
people.
I tell my kids all the time, "Are you weak? Why do you need that Band-Aid?"
At the other end of the spectrum, though, 1 in 8 people want you to ask about their injury, and they'll show you the Band-Aid.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
The annoying
Dude.
people.
Yeah.
Next laser story is out of Social Media Central. Steve Burns, or as you might know him, the original host of the children's show Blue's Clues.
Yeah.
He's launching a podcast this fall for all the adults who grew up watching
Dude, every time he posts a video checking in on us, he
We all
like
cry.
goes viral.
Oh, yeah.
him. The podcast is called Alive and will focus on what it means to stay human in a complicated world.
Wow.
Right, just what we need. Another rival in podcasting.
Do not pick a fight with
Yes,
Blue's Clues,
because
Steve.
Yeah.
our
He's
our podcast is so inspirational.
Yeah.
Jeff,
I'm about
you
to
know?
beef with Steve Burns in a second, but Steve says, quote, sure, there are thousands of other podcasts you can listen to. This is the one that listens back.
That's a little creepy, Steve.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna let you know.
No, not really. It doesn't actually listen to you, but he says Alive is just a continuation of the spirit of Blue's Clues, only now we're grown-ups, but we're still searching, still learning, still trying to follow the clues to connect with each other.
Oh.
He did say there will be less talking furniture, but promises there will still be some fun along the way.
Wow.
Good.
So no talking salt and pepper shakers, but what about moaning shoes? I'm not asking for myself. It's somebody else wants to know, because his favorite Blue's Clues character was Sally the Sneaker.
Oh, that makes sense.
Guess you'll have to listen to the podcast to find out. That sound means Laser Stories has come to an end for the day. We'll do it again, same time on Monday.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
You know, one of my favorite types of segments that we do on the show is the ones where, like, former fast food workers will share juicy secrets their restaurants don't want you to know.
Yes, they're so fun. It feels like you know something you shouldn't.
Yeah, well, right now there's a TikTok video that's going viral because it asks people in the comments to share the most unhinged Disneyland fact that most park goers are clueless about.
Whoa.
And we're not talking like wild conspiracy theories that you hear about sometimes, but hundreds of thousands of responses came in, ranging from genuinely fascinating to totally cray-cray.
Whoa.
And we had to research them and find out, are they actually true or just made up? We're going to get to the bottom of it with secret Disneyland facts revealed.
Wow.
It's coming up right after this. There's a TikTok that's going viral right now, and it's not ours. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Shocking.
Jeff?
How could it not be ours?
Yeah.
No,
We
it's-
got like 900 views last week.
It's a picture of Disney World, and it says, "Give me your most unhinged Disney fact."
Oh.
And
I love these unhinged fact TikToks.
Yeah.
I'm not talking like Walt Disney's body's cryogenically frozen underneath Disneyland. I mean,
No, that's...
it says, "Give me the real tea."
Yeah.
And hundreds of thousands of comments later, tea was spilt. But again, these are just comments. It's not like a magazine or a news article with verified sources. It's just what some random people claim they know. So my producer and I curated our own list from the comments and sent them over to Brooke to do some digging and find out, are they true, magic, or tragic? Not real, just made up things. Brooke
Disney
did the
facts.
research.
And you said I never used my journalism degree.
Here it is,
Let's
finally.
go, Jeff.
Investigative
Let's go.
research. I'll read the fact, and then Brooke will tell us true or false, magic or tragic.
Yes.
So let's go right into fact number one. Someone said on the grounds of Disney World, there's a super elite neighborhood of multi-million-dollar homes called Golden Oak.
Yeah.
And Jeff, that is magic.
Yeah.
That's true?
Dude,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, there is.
They range from $5 to $20 million. I'm showing you a picture of one of them.
Yeah.
And they come with like crazy perks, like firework views and access to
That's
private lounges and
cool.
pools.
And the coolest thing is they have little hidden Mickeys in your house.
Jose, have you looked at renting these?
No, I've literally looked into these.
Number two, at Animal Kingdom, you can't bring in a balloon because it disturbs the animals. So you have to check your balloon into a balloon daycare at guest services, and they'll give you a report for the balloon about its day like it was a real kid. Is that true or is that false, Brooke?
That, my friend, is magic.
That's
That is
really
magic. There's a balloon daycare, and I have a picture of what you get at the end of the day. It lets you know if your balloon played well with other balloons, maybe if it ate some snacks.
And if your balloon bit and popped another
Wow.
balloon, do you have to
yeah.
reimburse the other family for their
I
balloon?
didn't research on what happens when a balloon
With
pops.
misbehaved balloons?
That
Okay.
is, that gets dark.
I want to do a follow-up after this is
Yeah.
done, but we'll go to the next fun fact about Disney. We're finding out if these are real magic or just made-up tragic.
Yeah.
Number three, someone said, back in the 80s, Disneyland had a rule where if a pregnant woman delivered a baby inside the park, her baby would get a lifetime pass.
Oh, yeah.
Then they stopped the rule after too many people were trying purposely to have their babies there.
Oh, yeah.
What is that, Brooke? Is
that one's tragic.
That's not true.
Yeah, there's no evidence that the policy ever existed. Though I do like to imagine a woman delivering on the Matterhorn, personally. Just some thrill to it.
You are overextending your research here,
What?
Brooke.
Wouldn't it be a fun roller coaster picture of you mid-birth?
Yeah,
Fun
you're
is a
spanking
word.
the baby.
That's
Yeah.
a word.
Cutting the umbilical cord.
Yes,
You're
different
actually
type.
going to buy that one.
Yeah.
Different type of Splash Mountain on
Oh,
that.
my water broke. It is Splash Mountain.
Number four, one single churro cart inside Disneyland can bring in around $2 million in sales a year.
Wow.
True or false, Brooke?
Magic.
No,
Yeah.
just
Magic.
one churro cart.
Okay,
Dang.
The information I got from this was a TikToker walking up to a churro cart lady in Disney World and asked her, like, how much did you make today? And she pulled out the stats, and they said $5,500 for the day.
Okay.
Which I did the multiplication, and it's over $2 million.
Yeah.
I trust you. I'm not going to double check that math.
Number 5, fun fact about Disneyland. We're trying to figure out if these are true or false. Brooke's done the research. There's a secret apartment inside the castle that you can rent, but at night they lock you inside it with a guard outside your door so you can't wander around the park.
Okay, this one is tragic-ish. Okay.
Yeah. Because you can win a stay in there,
Because
can't you?
there is a private invitation-only suite called Cinderella Castle
at
Suite.
World, right?
At Walt Disney World, but it's not open to the public.
Yeah.
So
It's literally invite only.
I have been in line for a ride, and the person in front of me won a night in there. In line.
No way, in line?
The one person ahead of me. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Whoa.
It was originally built for Walt Disney's family.
Oh,
Yeah.
For key parties. Yeah, got it.
yeah.
Cool. Number 6, fun fact.
He was a saint.
Walt Disney bought his mother a home. There was a fire, and she passed away in the house. And that's why one parent seems to be missing in all of the classic Disney movies, like Ariel and Jasmine have only their dad. So is that true?
Well, it's kind of magic, very tragic. The reason that the movies are missing a parent is because of the stories they're based on.
Yeah,
So, like,
most
for
of
like
them
The
are.
Little Mermaid, that story was originally published in like 1837 or something, like long before.
A lot of them are like
okay.
German folk tales.
Yeah.
You're saying her mom deserved it.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Let's keep going. Again, we're reviewing these. These are crazy. People shared fun facts that they know about Disney on TikTok. We took our favorite ones and had Brooke research if they're really true or if somebody just made it up.
This is fun.
Number 7, there's a wild bobcat that lives backstage behind Epcot. Disney refuses to do anything about it because it keeps the population of bunnies down from eating all of their flowers. Is that real, Brooke, or is that made
What the
up?
heck?
This one is kind of tragic-ish as well because there probably is a bobcat living on the Disney World resort properties.
I mean, it's Florida.
There's a lot of
Not just bobcats.
But their like whole approach to wildlife is maintaining a healthy and balanced ecosystem. It's not because of the flowers, right?
Yeah.
So I looked it up, and
Let nature do its thing.
you could see poisonous snakes on the property.
Poisonous?
Yeah,
Fun.
know that they're real, okay, and report them.
Oh my gosh.
There's been otters, armadillos, coyotes, wild hogs that are native to Florida that have been.
Imagine you go up to it thinking it's a part of the park.
Yes!
Yeah.
Especially the wild hog. I mean, you're thinking Lion King the whole
for
time.
sure.
We're running out of time, but I really want to know the answer to this one real quick. Number 8, Disney has multiple lawyers at every park just sitting around in case someone gets injured so they can cut you a check on the spot. Tell me it's true.
They just run
Tell
up
me
to
it's
you?
true.
I can't find one case where someone got paid on the spot, so I'm going to say unconfirmed.
Darn.
When you look it up, there's like 1 trillion law firms waiting to sue Disney, so they want you to call them.
Well, they're worth $1 trillion.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
if anybody could cover up the fact that they're giving out checks, it's Disney. So I'm not surprised you didn't find
Well,
anything.
there's a lot of people on Reddit trying to figure out if they have a case or not.
That's the bobcat. It's a secret lawyer in a suit.
Those were your magic or tragic facts about Disney. Actually learned a lot today. Your phone tap's coming up right after this.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Whenever you hear about robberies or jewelry heist thieves in the news, they always use the same tactic. Burst in, try and surprise everybody, catch the place off guard.
Right. Yeah.
What a dumb strategy.
Well,
I think it works sometimes.
what's a better strategy?
If they were smart, they'd call ahead and become buddy-buddy with the employee behind the counter.
I feel like you're going to get arrested right now,
Maybe even
Jeffrey.
share a funny little code name.
Oh.
Because that's what happens today when Jose calls a jewelry store.
Oh, no.
And asks the guy working there if he could do him a couple favors.
Stop it.
It would make things a lot easier for him.
Totally cool, man.
Will it work? Find out in your phone tap right now.
It's another phone tap.
Weekday mornings on the 20s.
Hello, thank you for calling Jewelers. This is Alex. How can I help you?
Hey, Alex. Is this phone call being recorded?
I'm sorry, what?
This phone call right now. Do you guys record your phone calls? The audio?
Oh, no, we do not record our calls, sir. This
Oh, okay, good. Well, I'm hoping you could help me with something then.
yeah, absolutely.
All right. I'm looking to buy some fine jewelry as a gift, and I'm trying to keep this as discreet as possible.
Something for a proposal, I presume.
No. Like, I need to make sure that my wife doesn't find out about this.
I see. An anniversary gift then, or a birthday gift, yes?
No, it's not for my wife. It's actually for another very special lady, if you catch my drift. Wink.
I don't suppose this is for your mother-in-law.
No, it's not for my mother-in-law. Look.
All right.
I just need to pick something out. And to be safe, I know we're not being recorded, but from here on out, we're going to be using code names.
Sir,
Okay, my name is Briar Patch, and your name is Kombucha.
Code names. It's not really something we do here, sir.
Believe me. Hey, if you knew my wife, you'd know this is necessary. Okay, Kombucha? Copy?
All right. I guess so.
Okay, so use my code name.
That was, what was it again? Briar
Patch.
Patch?
Yes, okay.
And
Got it, Roger.
What can I do for you then, Briar Patch?
First thing, I assume you guys have like security cameras and stuff in your store, right?
Of course, absolutely.
Okay, so when I come in, just to keep it, hush hush, could you like turn them off?
Absolutely not. That's
just for like 10 minutes while I'm there. You can turn them right back on, bro. I'll just buy something. I'll be out. There's no footage. There's no evidence,
Sir, there is absolutely no way.
It's Briar Patch. Remember Briar Patch.
Right. Briar Patch,
Thank
not
you.
for you or anyone. That is absolutely not something we can do. We have 24-hour security cameras. There's not even a way for us to turn them off if we wanted to, which we wouldn't. It's not a thing we do.
All right, I read you loud and clear, Kombucha. Y'all got like premium ring over there. That sounds pretty cool, huh? Anyway.
Excuse me, I just want to have to ask, is this a real phone call? This is
Kombucha.
way out of the box.
I promise, this is a real call. And I am very interested, okay, in all the rare gems or the diamond jewels, anything you have available.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you guys probably get like really wealthy people in here, right? Like Nick Cage or like Ian from Love Island season 4.
Frankly, we're located in a strip mall. We're not exactly drawing NBA players here for the most part. We have very, very fine merchandise and wonderful service, but
I like how you're downplaying it.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
so here's my plan, Kombucha. I'm gonna pull up in front of your jewelry store sometime tomorrow morning. It's a windowless van. I'm going to keep it idling because I don't have a lot of time, okay?
What?
I'll run into your store, probably have some sort of like stocking or head covering. That way you know it's me.
At this point, this conversation's got to end.
Okay, one last thing. Make sure when I come in, you put all the diamonds on top of the case so that I can just pick whatever I want.
Honestly, sir, at this point, I'm just going to have to let you go because...
No, wait, my girlfriend Kayla, man, she's going to be so pissed if I don't get her something.
How did you know... That's my girlfriend's name.
Kayla, that's my girlfriend.
What the hell is going on here?
I'm totally messing with you, man. I'm so sorry. This is actually Jose from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning. We're doing a phone tap on you.
Oh.
Kayla, your girlfriend, not mine, set you up. She said you've had some shady people coming in there lately, just like checking stuff out and leaving.
I mean, I've taken a lot of weird calls over the years. Okay, but this one was by far the most insane.
Okay, but for real, now that you know it's me, bro, if I come down there, can you hook me up?
Not over the phone, huh, Briar Patch? But yeah, I'll just
Oh, there is a back room. I knew it.
Wake up every morning with phone taps. Weekday mornings on the 20s. Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
There's so many life hacks being shared online. It can be hard to identify like which ones are actually good.
Yeah, that's true.
But trust me when I say recently used running socks do not make good toilet seat warmers. Just don't even try it. But one of our listeners says she heard about a dating life hack on the internet and decided to test it out. And surprisingly, it worked even better than she expected.
Whoa.
Hey.
On her first try, she was able to lock down a date. Wow. Now, could this hack change your love life too? Maybe. You got to hear it in a second date update right after this.
Second date update.
Meeting a good single guy is like finding an open parking space at Costco on a Saturday.
It's impossible, Jeff.
They exist.
I don't know. I don't believe it.
Oh, you got to be aggressive.
Yes, got to be aggressive and get kind of lucky with it. Or you could be like Brooke and park in the rear, blocking the fire lane next to the row of dumpsters and just call it a day.
But I didn't block the handicap parking spot, so...
Good. She has morals.
How thoughtful. Point is, finding good men, not easy. And that's why our listener, Laura, says she had to find a strategy to help her find a decent dude.
Okay.
And apparently she came up with one. So, Laura, welcome to the show.
Hi.
Is it bad that I'm hoping that your strategy also helps me in the Costco parking lot?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Tell us about this guy that you met and the strategy that you used to find him.
So first, let me start by saying, and I'm sure everyone can relate to this, that I have met so many people that were duds. Both on the apps and in person.
Yeah.
The problem is we think we're catches and all of us are awful.
No, that's
Exactly.
not true.
No, it's true.
Not awful, just a dud.
Yeah.
Yes.
Stud. Okay.
Okay, so a while back I was listening to this podcast, and this girl was giving some really fabulous dating advice.
Oh my God, was it Alexis on our Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning podcast?
She said fabulous advice. No.
Why? What did she say?
Well, she said that women are in general having a hard time finding a guy that's well put together. Like, you can meet a guy and he'll be great at first, and then everything just goes south really, really quickly.
Okay.
Yeah. Which is different than women who are perfect right away.
Every
Oh,
time.
no. It's a two-way street. I'll admit it's a two-way street.
No, totally.
Okay.
Okay.
So what was the solution?
Okay, so you're going to love this girl. To go to the gym at 9 a.m. on a Saturday.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And the reason being because most guys who are, let's just be polite and say not put together, would never be at the gym at 9 a.m. on a Saturday because they were probably out partying the night before.
Yeah, not just on a Saturday early, like ever. I'm not going to the gym
Right?
anymore. Yeah, I'm
No,
done.
but that's actually a decent strategy.
Brooke, you don't agree?
No, I mean, I get it. Yeah, sure.
I get it, but I think you got to go even earlier than that.
Yeah.
Gym
Oh,
is so busy at 9.
I do have a buddy who literally works out to get rid of his hangover. He sweats it
Yeah.
out.
Oh, okay.
Well, maybe he's a
Okay.
cat.
I go for a
Rare.
run when I'm hungover.
I get the idea, though. You want to go at a time when, like, all the party guys are supposedly, it's too early for them.
Yeah, this
Right,
guy's really starting
right.
their day.
Or if they are people who party, they can manage it. You know, they still work out the next day.
Yeah, there
That's
you go.
perseverance right there.
Okay.
What's the talent like at the gym at 9 a.m. on a Saturday?
Shockingly, a lot of really cute, well put together men.
Oh. Okay. Jackpot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So did you have your pick or what?
I had my pick. I got like all decked out. I put on my favorite Lululemons and I got like all up in there.
Okay. So,
Okay, so
who did you
So-
meet?
I met a guy named Franklin.
Franklin.
Oh, even his
Delano
name is
Yeah, and-
quality.
Roosevelt.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie. I legit set myself as bait.
How?
Yeah, what did you do?
Well, like I said, I got all decked out, and you know, I kind of like alluded to the fact that I didn't know what I was doing, and
you pulled that trick.
yeah, I'm ashamed to say it, but I did, and he came over and kind of helped me figure out how to use the machine that I was working on. And yeah, it worked out. We had a nice little conversation, and eventually he asked me out.
Oh.
There you
So
go. It worked.
Yeah, it worked.
Yeah.
I'm still picturing you guys at the machine. Like, did he come up behind you and like help you push the levers slowly?
All right, this is not Pornhub. Take it easy over there.
Oh, well, I wasn't going that far. I was picturing more like Ghost, like with the pottery. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I just kind of was like, I can't lift these giant plates. Can you help me?
Gotcha.
Oh, I need a big, strong man to help me, rescue me.
So was the gym your date, or did you guys like go out for real?
No, we went out. He took me to dinner at Nobu.
What?
Whoa.
Fancy.
I know.
Okay.
And I had never been there, so I was really excited. He suggested it, and I was like, wow, you know, that's a little expensive, but
Did you say that? Like, whew.
yeah, I was like, whoa, Nobu. Okay, first date. That's like setting your bar really high.
Yeah, totally.
So how was it?
It was amazing. We had a really good time.
Aw.
We really connected. We tried some new sushi together, which is always an interesting conversation piece, at least.
Oh, like fish you'd never had before?
Yeah.
Fun.
Did you play the damsel in distress again and be like, oh, I don't know how to use these chopsticks. I wish a big, strong man could come over here and show me.
No. I actually had a friend that was Japanese who told me that they don't use chopsticks, that they actually use their fingers. So when I eat sushi, I use my hands.
I mean, traditionally.
That's a look.
I don't know if that's true or not,
I
but I
have
think
no
it'd
idea.
be really funny if your friend was trolling you.
Yeah.
Just to make you look like an idiot. Yeah.
You're just double fisting sushi on the table.
All right. So you had some hand sushi.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Hand sushi, yeah. And then, they call them hand rolls, right?
Yeah, there
Yeah,
you go.
okay.
Okay.
What about the connection with
Yes.
Franklin?
No, we really did connect, and we were talking like future, which was kind of like I was kind of put like, but yeah, like we were talking about like traveling together and like going skydiving.
Okay.
And, like,
Okay.
Listen,
Yeah.
you're on the phone with us. There has to be something
Yeah.
bad that happened in the night.
This
No.
already sounds bad, though. Someone that's this put together, that's
You're
a red
right.
flag.
It's getting weird now.
It's like serial killer vibes. Nobody's this charming and put and like,
I know.
And
I know.
Rick,
I was
you can
really.
afford to skydive and go to Nobu in the same week?
wow. All right. So how did you end it?
We ended the night with a hug, and I assumed that we'd go out again, of course, because we had such a great time.
And
But I haven't heard from him in like 2 weeks. He just disappeared.
have you
Oh.
reached out to him?
Or have you gone to the gym?
Okay, so I reached out to him just one time. I didn't want to seem needy, and no, I never went back to the gym on the Saturday morning. So I'm actually thinking it could be that, because maybe he thinks that I just went to the gym, like I set my own trap. You know what I mean? Like
I don't think that guys put that much thought into where they meet
Would they
people.
care? I don't know if they care.
Yeah.
No. I'm not even going to put very much thought into leaving this break. So let's come back and call this guy and do your second date update
Put
right
the
after
station
this.
on shuffle. Play a random song. I don't
Right.
care.
What's happening next?
Second date update.
Who knew 9 a.m. on Saturday was prime time for available hotties at the gym?
Oh. Everybody knows now. It's going to
Yeah.
be slammed.
Our listener
Yeah.
Laura knew because she heard about it on a podcast, so she went to check it out. And that's where she met hunky and responsible Franklin. He showed her how to lift a 5-pound dumbbell. She showed him how to eat sushi with your hands at Nobu.
It's the traditional way, Jeff.
Apparently. Seemed like a match made in heaven, but Franklin has now gone 2 weeks without setting up another date. So either that finger sushi hit real wrong or something else is going on.
So gross. Do not call it finger sushi.
How does finger sushi hit good?
I don't know.
I just see the tip of a thumb or something sitting on a bed of rice.
Brooke, what do you think is going on?
I mean, God, dating's just so hard, and people have so many options, and life is so busy. It's just, it could not be you at all.
Could be literally anything.
Yes, I mean, everything you described sounded perfect.
Okay, besides the hand sushi, like, did you explain why you were eating with your hands?
Oh, that's
course.
good.
You know?
If you just do it.
Yeah, of course.
All right, Alexis thinks that the issue is the hand sushi thing.
Well, that is kind of gross if someone just starts grabbing
mean,
food.
Alexis doesn't know how to eat sushi.
That's a
Yeah.
good point. I also
Okay.
can't use chopsticks.
Yeah, so
I
she
mean-
would be the hand person.
You weren't
Wait a
feeding
minute.
each other sushi with your hands, right? It was your own
No,
hands.
that's different.
I think that sounds fun.
Now Brooke's in.
That's how you get banned from Nobu forever. But let's call Franklin
Brooke's
here.
like, Nobu food fight. $1,000 sushi.
Let's call Franklin and see if he has some answers for us. Hopefully he picks up, and I'm dialing it right now.
Thank you.
All right, hold on.
Hello?
Hey, is this Franklin?
Yeah. Who's speaking?
Oh man, I knew he'd answer and be put together right now.
He does sound put together.
Surprised the assistant didn't answer.
My name is Jeff, and you're actually on a radio show right now called Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
Hey, what's up,
Hey,
Franklin?
Good morning.
Why am I on a radio show right now? What's going on?
Well, one of our listeners asked us to reach out to you because she had a great time getting sushi the other day. Her name is Laura.
Oh, God. Laura? Jeez.
Oh,
Whoa.
this isn't good at all.
It sounded like such a fun date.
So you liked her, it sounds like.
Read the room,
Oh,
Jeff.
I like it. I like. Let's take that
He's like,
interpretation.
oh,
No,
God,
guys.
yeah.
Yeah.
Laura.
Is that how you meant it, Franklin?
No, not at all.
I normally don't misread people. Okay.
I
Well,
wonder, that is so crazy.
Yeah.
Like, what a disconnect between how she described you and
Yeah,
your
good
reaction.
point. Mm-hmm. She loved the date.
All right. Yeah. So is that all you need to ask me about?
well, no, we
No, we want a little
no, there's more to this. We're doing a segment called the Second Date Update because Laura really wants to hang out again with you. And she's a little bit confused about why that hasn't happened in the 2 weeks since you went to Nobu together.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
I'm not sure if I'm really capable of dating her.
Why?
Oh, man.
Oh, okay.
What does that
Wait,
mean?
what do you mean?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I can keep up with her lifestyle because she seems high maintenance.
What?
You know what I mean?
How so?
Bro, no offense. I thought you were kind of the high maintenance one.
Taking her to Nobu.
no.
Yeah, I know.
No,
we were
no,
trying
no,
to get
no,
on your
no.
roster even, so.
Yeah, Alexis is still waiting.
Hold on, slow down, guys. That was her idea, not mine.
What?
Nobu was?
Oh.
She told us
Yeah.
it was your idea, and she was like, no, let's not do that. It's too expensive.
No. We were kind of tossing ideas back and forth about where to go, and I think she's the one that actually suggested Nobu, not me.
Oh, she
But,
didn't-
All right.
hey, but you agreed to it. I mean,
You could name a different place.
No,
Yeah.
totally.
Yeah, I didn't want to seem too difficult, so I just kind of went with it, and I honestly didn't realize what I was getting into.
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
If
Oh,
you don't
you
know
didn't-
about Nobu,
You didn't know?
you didn't know Nobu's like this high-end, super expensive restaurant?
Overpriced.
No, I'm a Chick-fil-A kind of guy. Like,
Oh, no, brother.
Well,
That's-
those are, I mean, they're, what, one tier below Chick-fil-A? I mean, it's pretty close.
The only time I've been is with my agent. Like,
Yeah,
it's that
I
type of
tagged
place.
along on that, and I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
phew.
And they paid, right?
Okay.
Not worth
Yeah.
the money.
So, did you pay
Oh
the
my
bit, like, how
gosh.
much? Can we ask how much it
oh,
was?
yeah. Instead of a nice little Chick-fil-A $40 day, it ended up being like $400.
Oh, no.
I feel bad
Okay.
for you.
And you're
That
probably still
sucks.
hungry when you left because sushi's not very fun.
Dude, I bet if she knew, okay,
what I
but
mean?
honestly, like she thought that you were up for it. Like she thought she
Yeah.
played it as your choice.
Yeah.
She was impressed by
Like you were in it
brother.
together.
Yeah, not quite. It was definitely her suggestion, and that gives me that whole idea that she's expecting this pretty frequently. And then she started talking about expensive things like skydiving and hang gliding and had my head spinning. There's no way I can afford this girl.
I
Okay.
feel like people talk about fun things that are expensive anyway.
Yeah, I feel like this has been a little bit of a miscommunication, a
Totally.
misunderstanding, because
Okay,
we
I'm
didn't get
hoping.
that impression from her. And you can actually ask her yourself, Franklin, because Laura has been waiting on the other line wanting to talk to you.
Oh, gosh. You got set up. Thanks,
Yeah.
guys.
Hey, it's international phone call. She's charging you
The
for
good
this.
news is usually really wealthy people don't call our show.
Yeah.
Yeah, very true.
You know, with
Laura-
high standards
That
anyway.
makes sense.
Laura, talk to Franklin.
Hey, Franklin.
Laura, what are you doing putting me on this radio show? Like, what's going on? You put me on blast here.
What are you doing being a typical jerk and disappearing and not texting me back and letting me know what's going on?
Okay.
Oh, what
Well,
the heck?
Yikes.
Where did that come from?
She's mad.
well,
2 weeks, dude. 2 weeks. I thought we had a really good time. And by the way, guys, Nobu was not my suggestion. It was his.
Okay, but he says it was yours.
yeah, he said you guys were throwing
Yeah.
it.
He didn't
Yeah.
even know what it was. How could he suggest it?
Hey, good
Yeah.
point, Brooke.
Like, yeah, maybe I brought it up, but he agreed to it.
So it wasn't his
Hey,
suggestion.
You had
All
no
right.
idea what it was.
Well,
I bet.
Franklin, you did
Nobody
mess
was
up
out
there,
anything.
so you got to admit that.
Laura, I didn't want to be difficult or anything, all right? I just kind of went with the idea, and I thought, sure. And I'd never been to Nobu, so I had no idea what was going on.
He didn't know he was signing up for
I
that
mean,
big
don't
of a
you
bill.
feel like some empathy towards him? Like
No.
Oh.
Well,
No,
okay.
he probably Googled a coupon for Nobu before we went out. Now that I'm hearing all this,
Whoa.
Listen, I looked for a coupon, but it doesn't mean I used
Oh,
one,
you did?
see?
Of course you did.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Well, there's nothing wrong with going to Nobu on a first date. Sorry.
I don't
Agreed.
No, but you hear what he's saying, right? Like, he thinks that you are, like, probably wanting too much money out of him and, like,
Yeah.
I'm not looking to take his money. I make money too. It's
No,
not
no,
about
no.
that. There's
Okay.
nothing wrong with living extravagantly.
Totally. I think Jeffrey explained it wrong. He just thinks that maybe your lifestyle and his lifestyle don't meet up in the budget world.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I didn't realize he was this cheap. I mean, what? You bring your own popcorn to the dollar theaters?
wait, what'd you say?
I said I didn't
didn't-
realize he was this cheap. He probably brings his own popcorn to the dollar theater.
Oh, that was actually
wow.
There's a dollar theater.
Okay.
So nice.
All right. Well, now we're getting.
I didn't know you were this rude. Does Siri turn off every time you start talking?
Oh.
sick
Oh.
burn, bro. You really got her.
That was a rough slam.
I don't even don't get it.
It's not about rude. We were just talking about the future, and I thought you were on board. It seemed like you were agreeing with everything with me. So obviously you're not being your authentic self on dates.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You probably ask charities if they have a happy hour special or something.
Did you write these down before? Like, how do you come up with all these?
God, no wonder you were single.
Franklin?
He's gone.
He's gone. Okay.
He ghosted you too?
All right.
Oh.
All right. Well, Franklin decided he didn't want to be a part of this anymore.
Didn't pay his phone bill.
That's
they
what I
cut
was
it
thinking.
off.
Oh, is that what it was? Oh, poor guy.
Literally.
Oh, man.
Just for the record, it's not bad to bring your own popcorn into a movie theater.
I've definitely been there.
Okay.
Yeah,
We've all been everywhere.
I think we all agree with that, but the fact that it's a dollar theater, I mean, how expensive could the popcorn be?
Jeff?
Honestly, it's not that it's expensive. It's usually just stale, but that's besides the point.
Okay. All right.
It's like movie theater popcorn?
Okay, all right.
Okay, well,
You rich.
I guess no more gym at 9 a.m., huh?
Yeah, no.
all right.
We'll stick to
We didn't even get a
matinee
chance to
movies.
ask for another date, but yeah, you scared him off pretty quickly.
Sounds like
there.
you should find a more exclusive gym, maybe. A richer gym to go to.
Maybe I can go on a date with one of you.
Hey, I'm always
I
down.
don't think.
Wait, I thought you wanted somebody who was rich.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, never mind.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
There's a lot of text coming in at 78592 from our listeners asking, what is Nobu?
Oh, yeah.
Misspelled multiple ways.
Oh, wow. Does that hurt your little privileged heart?
Yeah. Those are our listeners, but that's why we love them. By the
Yeah.
way, if you don't know, Google Nobu, N-O-B-U. Sushi
Yeah.
restaurant, very, very high end.
It's actually a chain, though, which is always
Yeah.
funny to me, but it is like so expensive.
It's
Yeah.
sushi for people that want to pay triple.
Yeah.
I've never been there, but I know Brooke sends pictures of herself dining there to her sponsored children in third world countries, saying, "Hi, Andari, I'm at Nobu again, third time this
You're
week.
terrible.
Sorry to hear your dad lost his fishing job and has to go back to the cannery. I'll text you next week." All right,
People are
Brooke.
starting to believe that this stuff is actually real, Jeff.
Yeah, maybe you should have some class a little bit, Brooke.
You're awful.
We've employed the most evil woman in the world.
So, an unsuccessful second date. We are going to try again tomorrow, though, with a new couple. Make sure you email the show if you want some help with your love life. We'll call that person who's not calling you back. And go check out all of our second dates wherever you get your podcasts at Brooke and Jeffrey.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Studies have shown talking or singing to plants can actually help them grow
Yeah.
and make them healthier.
I heard that.
I talk to my plants all the time.
Oh, you do?
I mean, I was skeptical, so I went out into my garden and just did a little experiment.
Yeah.
Started singing, and wow. I don't know if it's my voice or
What
what.
happened?
As soon as I hit that first high note, my entire garden started getting down. The tulips were twerking.
Oh, get it,
Yeah.
tulips.
The buttercup started dropping it low.
Oh, my
Even the
God.
buttercups.
I
huh?
felt like I was in a Cardi B music video just in my garden. So if you want to see something really weird, point
Okay.
your speakers directly at your plants.
Maybe
Dude,
not.
I don't
know.
Dude, roses.
I'm
They're
telling
the
you.
dirtiest of them all.
Just sit
More
back
like
and
hoses.
watch the show when I sing my brand new song of the week to your flower bed. Coming up right after this. It is time for my song of the week.
Okay, Jeff.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. And I don't know what you are all doing in your spare time, but me, I'm glued to cable TV.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I haven't watched it in a decade. It
Yeah.
feels like.
Specifically, the Weather Channel.
What?
Now we're getting weird,
Oh,
Jeff.
yeah. And right now, if you guys, clearly you don't know, most of the country is living under sweltering conditions.
Oh, my
Yeah,
God.
it's heat dome time, baby.
Yeah. In fact, just last week, at least 6 different states broke the all-time temperature records there dating back to the 1800s.
Oh, wow.
So that's-
really got to show up the 1800s, huh?
Not a great sign. It's so hot right now. I actually saw a squirrel fanning itself with a Chipotle napkin the other day.
That's
I
actually.
hope you took a video.
I didn't. It was cute, but also kind of sad.
Yeah.
And look, I don't want to be that guy complaining about, oh, summer is too hot.
But
I'm sorry, it's too freaking hot. It's so hot. And you know what I say? When life gives you heat stroke,
yeah.
you make heat stroke-a-nade.
Oh, I thought you should seek medical attention.
I bet you probably couldn't even taste it.
Yeah, well, you're right. Medical attention first, then the heat stroke grenade. And that's what I'm going to make today.
Ooh.
In honor of anybody stepping outside and entering the 7th layer of a nuked microwave burrito.
Yay.
I'm going to be singing a song for everyone who is currently melting into the pavement during this massive heat wave.
Oh.
I feel for you. And instead of doing Billie Eilish's hit song, Birds of a Feather, it's young Jeffrey's Sunburned Forever.
Wow, this is going to be like a really emotional heat wave song.
It really, when you're that hot, the emotions do just ooze out of you.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to point when I'm ready. Here we go. Point. Stuck in a heat wave. Burns like aftershave. Smoking's what I say, like Jim Carrey. Come and rescue me, Ben and Jerry. Been searching on YouTube for DIY igloos. Yeah, stewing my own juices, sun braised me. Slow cooked my caboose, made my own gravy. Melting like cheddar, put the sweat in sweater, you know, never been wetter. Floods FEMA could never control. I'm sweaty vetter, droplets out my head, even flow with this weather. Hell might be better. I feel like a marshmallow in s'mores, more sticky than a frat house floor. Cheddar Bay biscuits by my side, 'cause I'm Red Lobster boiling alive. Just a human French fry, like the Anchorman guy, drinking hot milk as I cry. Tinder, help me please, to cuddle Mr. Freeze. Yeah, got stuck to my sheets when I woke up. Had to peel me free like a fruit roll up. The seatbelt in my whip got branded on my hips. Ow. Hotter than a pick of Sydney Sweeney. Drier than a stiff James Bond martini. I drove to the convenience store, climbed in their ice fridge, closed the door. Feel bad about the Kool-Aid guy, 'cause I pushed him down and drank his insides. That juicy nectar like Hannibal Lecter. I know I need a refresher, some rain, or even better, some snow. My skin is redder than a chili pepper, like frost in a Weber. Sunburned forever. And I'm not the optimistic type, but my jockstrap cup's half full with ice. Nude Zoom calls should be normalized just during summertime. Good luck, everyone, in the summer heat. My lord.
And what a good idea to use Tinder to just date somebody who has air conditioning.
Mhm.
I mean, we'll just call him Mr. Freeze, right?
I'm trying to go for Elsa with that Frozen action,
It's not bad.
she's not swiping back. So,
Oh, dang it.
But you can text in to 78592 and tell us what you thought about our song of the week. I'm going to post the video up on our socials with all the lyrics there on our TikTok, on Instagram, on YouTube, all of it at Brooke and Jeffrey.
And maybe you can add your own hack outside of just a jockstrap full of ice
Yes.
on how you stay cool in hot weather.
We need them right now. That's your,
at a pool party.
it's your song of the week.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Wait, I recognize this guy. Nate's back.
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Nate's 1-1. He lost to you last time, Brooke, 6-4. He's the guy who makes hard cider.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
And he promised us that we would get some sent to the studio. I haven't seen any hard cider come through here, Nate.
You guys haven't sent me your address to send it to you.
Oh, now you're putting it on. All the work is on us,
I just assumed Alexis stole it and is drunk in the other room.
That's highly possible.
The second part's true, but I don't think the first part.
Yeah, a lot of empty promises from you, Nate. And I've got 2 sheets of questions in front of me. One are the really super duper hard ones, and one are the really easy first grader ones. So I would get to sending that cider over as quick as you can, bud.
Hey, just make sure to give Brooke the hard questions.
Okay.
The hard cider question.
Hey, you got to do
you can float those to me.
Okay.
Yeah. He said, no, give him the hard cider question.
Yeah, that was good. Now, Brooke's leaving the studio, so let's get to the game, man. You got 30 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. If you don't know, and you could say pass, but you have to beat her outright if you want to win. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
You got it. Your time starts now. On this day in 2008, Bill Gates stepped down as chairman of what company?
Microsoft.
The FIFA World Cup for soccer is played every how many years?
1.
What was created first, BMW or Mercedes-Benz?
Mercedes.
What's the national bird of the United States, turkey
Bald
or
eagle.
bald eagle? How many years in a millennium?
1,000.
What is the official language of Egypt?
Egyptian.
Disneyland first opened in the 50s. What decade did Disney World open?
80s.
There you go, Nate. Like a true veteran of this game, blew through those questions. Well done. Brooke is coming back into the studio now, and since we already know what you do for a living, Nate, I'm not going to ask you that. Instead, I'm going to ask you a hypothetical question.
Okay.
Would you rather whisper into Brooke's ear or give her a wet willy? What would you do, Nate, if you were with her?
I'm going to go with Wet Willie, because if my nose was that close to her ears, I have to smell her.
Burn!
What do you think? What do you think I smell like, cider boy?
Expired cider, probably.
Dummy, I drink that too.
Oh, that was great, Nate. This is all part of our new summer series on what would you do if you were with Brooke. You can, something really nice or something really mean.
Got it.
Both of those things are mean. I hate whispering. Like, it creeps me out so bad.
It's going to be a long summer for you, Brooke, so get ready. Now it's your turn. Are you prepared?
I'm not.
You're shaking your head in disappointment.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. Your time starts now. On this day in 2008, Bill Gates stepped down as chairman of what company?
Microsoft.
The FIFA World Cup for soccer is played every how many years?
4.
What was created first, BMW or Mercedes-Benz?
BMW.
What's the national bird of the United States, turkey or bald eagle?
Bald eagle.
How many years in a millennium?
1,000.
What is the official language of Egypt?
Pass.
Disneyland first opened in the 50s. What decade did Disney World open?
70s?
That's it. That's all the time we got. We got the answers in. Time to head on over to the scoreboard to see how you both did with Jose.
Be a dog. We don't need no meows. We don't need no cats. We need more dogs.
Bolaños.
And someone will live their whole life based off that.
Yeah.
I'm a dog.
I'm a dog
What are
now.
you talking about, bro? Nate, you got 4 correct today.
All right.
Brooke,
Yes.
5
Dang. All right.
Oh, man. Sorry about that, Nate. The wet willy wasn't enough to stop her. But let's go over the answers for everybody. On this day in 2008, Bill Gates stepped down as chairman of Microsoft. FIFA World Cup soccer is played every 4 years between BMW and Mercedes-Benz. Mercedes came first in 1885. BMW didn't come along till 1916.
1885?
Yeah.
Dang.
What were they making?
Cars.
Bicycles? Were they making cars in 1885? That can't be.
Yeah, like Flintstone type cars. They were good.
Brooke, you were there, weren't you? I thought you knew that.
Oh, just delivering, man.
Oh, Nate.
Oh, man, you shut it, loser.
You're on fire. The national bird of the United States is the bald eagle. There are 1,000 years in a millennium. The official language of Egypt is Arabic.
That was a tricky one.
And Disneyland first opened in the 50s. Disney World came along in 1970s, 1971. So
Wasn't
Nate,
alive then either, Nate, okay?
Nate, man, it wasn't enough to beat her today, but you're not going to leave empty-handed just for playing. You're getting tickets to see the Mariners take on the Kansas City Royals on July 3rd at T-Mobile Park.
Oh, awesome. Sweet.
Yeah. Anything you want to say to Brooke before you get out of here?
Yeah, maybe apologize for hurting my feelings about that smell comment.
I don't want an apology. I want this to haunt you. So next time when I come back here, I'm in your head already.
Oh, we love Nate. It's a new rivalry.
Nate, you're our hero of the week. Well done, buddy. Come back and play again soon. We're going to do Win Brooks Bucks same time on Monday.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.